to Revolutionary Women, presented by the TODO CHIDO podcast and Pepito Coffee. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here today. We wanted to create this space to highlight and celebrate women breaking barriers that are actively fighting for their communities and showing resilience and creating real impact. We have so many beautiful and amazing talents today. Of course, you guys have been hearing our DJ for today. So introducing our DJ. They are a queer Latinx grassroots organizer and artist, leading abolitionist campaigns in California. And then they co-founded Brooklyn's legendary queer global-based party, Azúcar, and has been the last 20 years organizing on and off the dance floor. Their cosmic tropical sounds have traveled from New York to Detroit, Chicago to Mexico City, sharing the stage with some of the most innovative underground artists, including Left, Princess Nokia, and Zuzuka Poderosa. Off the dance floor, Yvette serves as the executive director of La Defensa, and a femme-led organization that works to end LA County's resilient incarceration by advocating for community-based alternatives that support human dignity. Let's give it up for our DJ, DJ Isla!
Hey, what's up, dude? How you doing? Hey, what's up, dude?
Our next performer is an independent singer-songwriter whose music blends soulful storytelling with expressive melodies, creating a sound that feels both intimate. A rising star in Los Angeles, she seamlessly merges elements of R&B, pop, and soul, crafting songs that reflect the emotion and expression that shapes her journey. She is not just creating music, she's building a movement, embraces authenticity, self-discovery, and the power of storytelling through sound. Please welcome Olivia May!
Woo!
Strumming my pain with his fingers, singing my life with his words, killing me softly with his song, killing me softly with his song, telling my whole life with his words, killing me softly with his song. I was naive to think that girls like me could ever fall for someone like you. God, I wish I had a clue. I was too young and believed everything my parents told me. I see y'all in the back, Mom and Dad. I was naive to think that these things only happens in the movies. I should have known, I watched them all so religiously. I was too young and believed I was immune, but that all went away when you walked in the room. And I, feeling adrenaline high, was all I could say to you. And I feel like I'm going insane. I got whoa, my.
There's people on the internet who don't like us. Do you consider them enemies?
Yes.
You do?
My therapist ghosted me. I just thought about that.
What's up, you guys, and welcome back to school.
But don't worry, it's cool.
I'm your host, Jalissa,
And I'm your host, Janelle, aka the baddest.
and welcome to our live show. How y'all doing today?
Doing pretty good.
Nobody got it. You're supposed to say, I'm doing pretty good. All right, we're gonna try it again. How y'all doing today?
I'm doing pretty good.
My therapist actually did ghost me. I'm not lying about that.
Well, thanks everybody coming today. I know we're having mic games, but
Yeah, stick around.
but yeah, thanks you guys for coming.
We're actually going to talk about graduation because it's grad season, right? Yeah. Woo! Here.
Shout out to Olivia May. She actually just graduated last week.
Who else got some degrees in there or celebrating something? No?
No?
Just Olivia? Okay.
No? In the back? No.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out to women. Shout out to women of color for graduating.
Yeah.
I have a couple stats about education.
Yeah.
So women earn nearly 60% of all bachelor's degrees in the U.S. Black women are the most educated demographic among Black Americans by gender. Hey.
I do have my master's too.
She does have her master's. She does have her master's. Latina women college enrollments has increased dramatically over the last 2 decades. Women earn the majority of master's and doctoral degrees overall in the U.S.
We are overachievers for real. I know for as a Black woman we try to, I don't know, I'll do the men, do something.
We love challenges.
Yeah, and Latino women are one of the most fastest growing groups pursuing higher education. So yeah, step it up, man.
Shut up. Do better. Do better.
Better.
No, but also what's funny is we were actually talking a little bit about this. Is me and Janelle actually went to the same college, but we had no idea.
At the same time.
Yeah, at the same time we were at.
Yeah, San Francisco State give me my ass. SFSU Gators, right?
Yeah,
I don't remember much of that time period.
No, yeah, but it's so funny because then we actually ended up meeting, of course, in LA. We both were working in sports at the Clippers. Shout out to women in sports. Shout out. I see some of y'all. But yeah, that's how we met. And then, of course, at work we would always gossip, talk about
Our exes and all that tea.
therapy.
Yeah, she was my therapist for a while. She didn't ghost me, look! You didn't ghost me.
Yeah, and then she was like, I want to do a podcast. And I was like, well, just do it, honestly. And then, of course, we brought her on to the TODO CHIDO podcast.
This year, January 1st, I started, and it's been amazing. I've learned so much about the Latino community, and then also just being able to like talk about things a lot. Like, I don't know, I talk a lot, but sometimes I don't know how to express myself in a way that I've like learned to do so with you guys, because seeing you guys communicate and like talk about things and makes me want to learn more about things, and yeah, it's been a great experience so far. Doesn't
Yeah,
feel
it's
like
been
work
great.
at all. Like I'm just hanging out with my friends.
Yeah, I love having another woman on the podcast.
We be bullying them. That's the goal.
I needed more feminine energy because they never understood what I was talking about every single time I would bring a topic up.
Yeah.
So it's nice. It's nice. And shout out to every woman that's here today. You guys are doing amazing. And thank you to everybody else who's been here today.
Yeah. But we have a fun little game called Revolutionary or Not. It's a rapid fire game. So we're gonna each list off a few things that we think are either revolutionary or not, and we need your help. So we're gonna say something and we want you to say if it's revolutionary or not. It's directed towards women only because, yeah, this is revolutionary day for us. So we're gonna go one by one talking about some topics and you tell us if it's revolutionary or not, okay? So, women proposing first. Is that revolutionary or not?
No.
No?
No.
Hell no, exactly. No.
I thought about this and I was like, okay, like, sure, if you want to propose to your man, sure. But don't get down on one knee. Please do not. I mean, I don't know. I think that's just kind of insane to get down on one knee. I think the man should get down on one knee, but if you're proposing to your man, you should not get down.
Why are you proposing to a man? That's the question. That's what we need to start right there. There's no reason you should be proposing to a man ever.
I would propose to a man after he proposes to me.
Well, I think don't you have to do that technically? You have to give them a ring too? I got it? Yeah, I might. Yeah.
No? No? Maybe? Alright, so next one. That one Miley Cyrus era. Do y'all get? That was revolutionary? Okay, who else? Revolutionary? No? Do you guys know what we're talking about?
Yes, Baker. Now the album was great. Adore You, or Adore, what is it called? Adore You, that's my song. She got some bangers on that album, I'm not gonna lie. But was it revolutionary or was it copying off a black woman and doing extras? But hey, Miley, get out of that Disney box. She wanted to do it, I guess.
I mean, I guess a part of it I can understand, but I think a little bit of the issue is that why is it okay for her to jump into other categories, but yet when we have people like Beyonce who's trying to like jump into other categories, it's an issue. I think that was my only issue with like the whole Miley Cyrus era, which is why, fun fact, which is why she actually had Miley Cyrus in her album, and she also had Post Malone, because usually they're the ones who are like going into different genres of music, and it's okay, right? But then Beyonce goes into country, and like there's like this whole entire issue about it. But that's the only thing. But I understand. She was trying to, you know, get out of the Disney era, trying to, you know, not be attached to it too much, but she was trying to do her own thing, I guess.
She was trying to really break through. Because she, in Tamed, I think that's a song, right? Can't Be Tamed. That's when you kind of can see it. It's about to happen. So, yeah. The next one is women paying for first dates. No, absolutely not. I'm not paying for no first. If I asked you, but why would I ask you? But if I ask you, then yeah, I guess I'll pay. But if I didn't ask, no, I'm not paying.
To go on a date?
No,
No,
not at all.
he should pay.
Yeah, and he should bring flowers on the first date.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I had that happen to me. It was revolutionary. I was like, I'm never going back. Give me some flowers on the first date. Show that you have some effort. It's like $5. I had a man tell me one time, flowers are earned.
What?
That was the last time he heard from me.
That's crazy.
I know, $5 is earned? Come on, man. It's crazy.
Insane. Alright, next one is women in male-dominated fields.
Revolutionary, yes.
Hey, shout out.
Being emotionally unavailable, like we need that.
I know, we need women or male-dominated spaces, I'm saying. Hey, shout out to everybody in the entertainment, shout out to the sports.
Yeah.
Hey, shout out to law.
Yeah. Yes,
Hey, yeah. Women in STEM.
Women buying guns. Yes. We need to keep guns on ourselves. Like, yeah, women, get that.
You would get one?
Actually, I don't trust myself. Just for several reasons. With a gun, I don't know, I might get too trigger happy. I don't like it, so that's because I just might like be showing it off like, oh, I got a gun, and then like, no. See, that's where the issues begin.
They scare me a little bit.
That's why my therapist ghosted me, guys.
Okay, women catcalling men.
Revolutionary.
Yeah. Okay.
If I could whistle, I would do it. But I can't whistle.
No, I can't.
Don't whistle right now. You know that one Peppa Pig meme where she calls her friend and is like, can you whistle? And it was like, no, I never tried. And then she starts whistling and the Peppa Pig hangs up.
Okay.
No.
So you guys would be fine to the boys in the audience?
Y'all wouldn't mind us objectifying you guys? Wow.
Should I?
Easy. Y'all
Like
easy.
Like what? Like should I meow or like
Start
what?
barking. You would be mad at that?
Yeah, you guys wouldn't be mad at that? Bro, I've had so many people, so like men specifically, like fucking call me like I'm a fucking cat. Like they're like, psh, 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 psh. And I'm like, what are you doing? I have a fucking name, or at least like, hey.
Yeah. Have ever been appropriately catcalled? I don't think so. I don't think it's been like an appropriate one. Where it's like, I like it. You actually can do that. Well, if they're attractive, they can get away with a lot of things, if we're being honest.
Pretty privileged.
Pretty privileged for real. Women negotiating and advocating for equal pay. So like WNBA, now they're making money. So yeah, that's revolutionary. That's very revolutionary.
Women blocking men after one red flag.
Yes, revolutionary? Yeah? Okay. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Have you ever blocked a man?
Yes.
Why?
Because I think he just wouldn't like take the no responses as like a no. So then I had to like block him. And I'm like,
Have you ever been blocked by a man? Because that's when you know. God,
no.
where it hurts. Right?
No, I mean, I feel like never noticed, I guess.
Yeah.
I guess I can never find them. I don't know.
I love that.
Women not changing their last names.
Oh, revolutionary.
Revolutionary? I do too.
Same.
And what if you have an ugly last name? Why do I have to do that? And I have to pay? Come on.
I know.
That's
Make
not-
him pay.
Well, obviously. Right? You know, it's unnecessary. And like the hyphen?
I don't like the hyphen.
Yeah.
But
Well, my kids all have the same last name, I guess. Maybe they can get mine. Why can't you get
so
mine?
would it be like your last name and then his?
Yeah, I don't know. I just think it's kind of crazy how we do all like the heavy lifting of birthing a child and they get all the credit. Why you get the stamp of approval on their name? No, I don't like that. I don't like it.
Okay, women choosing singleness long term.
Revolutionary. Revolutionary? Yeah. I've been single for a
Explain
long
this
time.
one.
Yeah. Well, technically I'm not single right now, but yeah, I've been single for a while. So before that, it was like about 5 years. Greatest time of my life, I'm not gonna lie. No one bothering me, no one having to talk to. But then also, it gets boring when it's like, actually it wasn't that boring. I had a great time. I'm not even gonna lie. It was fantastic.
It was fun. It was fun.
Women saying, I don't cook.
Revolutionary.
Revolutionary? I say that all the time on the first date too, letting you know I do not do that. I can follow some instructions, but why?
No, yeah. I feel like I've always been very transparent. I don't cook.
Can you cook?
I could cook if I tried.
Yeah.
If I really tried, I can cook. I'm a Latina. I have it in my genes.
Women choosing not to have children.
Yes.
Revolutionary.
Revolutionary.
You shouldn't have kids just for the sake of having kids. Just because people think you're supposed to have kids.
Yeah.
Like I'm 30 now. I don't see myself having a child anytime soon. I think I would be a great mother, but that doesn't mean I want to be a mother.
Yeah.
And that doesn't mean I need to be a mother. So,
Yeah, and I feel like it should be okay if you don't want to have kids at all.
right. You're not. I don't get it. I don't understand the hype behind it. Also, like, who wants to come home? Like, imagine coming home from a long day and there's a kid there. Two. Oh,
I get it.
You come home from your job to do another job.
See, the butterfly can't listen.
Oh yeah, a lot of work.
Yeah, too much.
Should we get paid to be moms?
Yes, it is a job. But also, it shouldn't be treated like a job at the same time. I wouldn't want to treat my kid like I'm, like a job or whatever. It should be something I get to do. I'm excited to do. I'm excited to be a mother. I'm excited to pour my life into something, and But I think I would get to, what is that word? Where I would try to make my child a certain way, in a way. I think some of us have like that issue where we want to put what we didn't get to do into our children.
Yeah.
And I don't necessarily want to do that, so I'm very aware of that. I'm like, I think I might project my dreams and ambitions on them, and that's not always the right way to do things.
Yeah.
So,
Well, I feel like since you're pretty much aware of it, I feel like you're in a what would we call it, like
self-aware.
yeah, like you're self-aware.
So
You won't do it, or like you're in the right path, you know.
Yeah, because I'm thinking like if I have a daughter, I would want her to go to the WNBA. So, and I would want to put my dreams onto her. And so, like, I don't know. I don't think that's the right way to go about it, but that would be my thought process. As soon as, not only would it be checking her astrology as soon as she's outside of me, but then second, trying to get her in the league.
That's funny. My boyfriend actually wants all our kids to at least play a sport.
See, I think it's good though. I think your children should play a sport. At least try it, you know?
I can't force them to play sports. They could be like an artist or something.
But you learn so much by being a part of a team. Like, I learned so much from my teammates playing sports. I really want my kids, like, you learn about life too.
Yeah.
Like about experiences, how to deal with adversity and stuff. So it is a good thing. Why are we talking to kids?
Women being emotionally unavailable. Revolutionary or not? Thoughts?
Steve said no. It's not revolutionary. You don't like an emotionally unavailable woman? I love it.
But we have to accept you guys as being emotionally unavailable?
Yeah, I don't like that. You know, I used to put men in this little category where I didn't expect much of them. Like, you know, like emotionally, so I just like, oh no, men are gonna be men. They're not gonna be able to like be vulnerable and stuff like that. Shout out to Steve and Brandon. You guys have changed that narrative for me and I appreciate that very much so. Men who know how to take accountability, be vulnerable. We're talking about men too much actually. This is about women. I caught myself.
I mean, I guess in a way there are good men, I guess. You know. But, you know, women are better.
Yeah, obviously. Women dating younger men. Yeah, revolutionary. What's the youngest? Well, you're in a relationship, you can't do that. But if I was dating somebody younger, no.
Anybody in the audience?
Dating somebody young?
No, you
no
wanna date
cougars?
somebody young? No cougars.
Yeah.
They said not revolutionary.
I just feel like it would be babying them and taking care of them in a way. So
What if they're mature?
a mature 22-year-old? I don't think that exists.
They're faking maturity?
Yes, they're faking a lot of things. Social media has allowed them to fake a lot of things. I think they have too much access to how women think on social media, so they're learning a lot. They're catching up to us, guys. Be very vigilant.
Don't share everything on social media.
Yeah.
Women living alone.
Women
Revolutionary or not?
Revolutionary.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah. I think the only time I've ever lived alone, well, I guess I didn't really live alone. I went away from my family was when I went to San Francisco. But I did have roommates. But one year, I had a roommate and she never would show up. So basically I lived alone.
How was it?
It was nice. Like, I think it showed me a lot to be responsible of my own belongings, my own household. I think when I went off to college, I think that's where I got my I found myself in wanting to talk, wanting to meet people, because I mean, my brothers are here and they know that I was completely shy, I wasn't really talkative. So college really showed me to explore, go out, talk to people, meet people, because I mean, I was by myself in San Francisco, so I kind of had to figure out a lot of things on my own.
Yeah.
But it was fun. It was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it, and I think it's crazy to see how far I've come from all of that, because I generally did not expect any of that from going to San Francisco State. I was I'm just gonna go to school and that's all I'm gonna do. But then I realized no, there's so much that I have to be responsible for now that I am by myself.
Yeah.
So it was nice, and again, that's where I learned how to cook. That's finally where I learned how to cook, because I mean, I had to cook for myself. My mom always would cook for us. So I finally had to learn how to do everything on my own. So it was nice.
Yeah. I've been living alone since, I guess I lived with my best friend in 2020 for 3 years, and then for the past 3 years I've been living alone, and I think it's the greatest thing ever. I get to dance alone in my apartment. I've always been around a lot of people growing up, so I had 5 brothers around all the time, so I was the only girl. So finally being able to have my own space and decorate it and make it all cute and feminine, it's been really exciting. So I think every woman should live alone at least once without a partner. Nobody there, because you need to be alone with yourself, because I think I've learned how to navigate through these like uncomfortable emotions of being a woman, of being human, of being alive, because it's a lot to just exist.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I think it's nice to also just learn how to be with yourself.
Yeah, and come back to yourself. It's like, you are your only constant. You are the only person who wakes up with you, go to sleep with you. At the end of the day, it's you. At the end of the day, so you should be able to be comfortable in that silence, in that emptiness, and it's scary as hell. But
You're with your own thoughts. And your emotions.
Don't
And
get
you're
me started
learning.
on my own thoughts. I gotta turn on SpongeBob every night because I don't want to hear these thoughts all the time. I'm like, you just like start thinking about things that happened like 10 years ago. Why don't I know you're fixating about this at
You know,
2 a.m.?
that's what I would do, but with music. I feel like I would always just have music on playing because I didn't want to be like alone with my thoughts.
Yeah.
So I always had music on. I always had like my headphones. But then after I was like, no, I need to learn like to be on my own, like not be in a relationship, like actually be with myself and love who I am as just myself. So for sure, I would also recommend it to live on your own or go somewhere on your own because there's a lot of growth that's there that you won't see if you're constantly surrounded by so many people.
And like right now, especially in this day and age where we're constantly on our phones, constantly stimulated, you have to have some kind of like moments where you just like let it just be bored, just be not a part of anything. And it's really hard though, I'm not gonna lie, but it's worth it. I think I've learned a lot about who I am, what I want, and the way that I'm trying to hide from myself sometimes. Because like I think I use that as a way to like escape, honestly.
For sure. Next one is women aging naturally in public.
Let them wrinkles out, baby. Yes, yes.
Are you excited to get old?
I am. I'm gonna look like my mom. I'm excited about that. That's a beautiful woman right there. And I would love to look like her. So yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah, I feel like I'm not scared of like getting wrinkly and like getting old, getting gray hairs, like I don't know. I mean, it's crazy to think about because sometimes I'm like, I wonder what I'm gonna look like. And I know I can just look at my mom and like that's my reference. But something about like myself, I think I constantly just see myself as this young person. So to see myself older, and again, like I've talked about my height, like I'm really short. Like I just feel like I can't imagine myself older or like even like as a mom, like or like as a grandma, like just the thought of that always just makes me go into like this like sort of like like I go into this small like crisis of like damn, like what am I gonna look like generally what am I gonna look like and again like I can look at my mom and like imagine it slightly, but I'm just like I don't know, like there's just something about it, so like I don't know what the word is, but like just crazy to see, but I'm excited for it.
Would you get Botox?
No, I don't think so.
Would anybody get Botox?
Yeah, would anybody get Botox?
You know?
No.
I think I'm just scared of needles in general, so I don't think I'll be able to do it. But I think I might, I don't know. Nah.
No. I feel like, I don't know, it just sounds painful.
Yeah.
And I don't know, I like, I guess natural. Like,
Yeah.
I think it's just like a form of life, you know? And I get it, like, I guess Botox is a new thing, and who would have thought, I guess, but I'm just like, no, like, I feel like natural is better for me, personally. And I'm not scared of it. I actually saw somebody who, like, had gray hairs and stuff, and she styled it so well, and I'm like, I hope I look like that someday, where I can just literally, my mom has like her bangs, and I'm like, wow, beautiful. And her hair is curly too, so I'm like, wow, beautiful. I hope I look like that. I really hope I look like that.
You know, funny thing is, when I was younger, like as a kid, I just thought old people were like, they were born old. I just thought that they like popped up old at 80 or something. And I was so confused. I'm like, I'm gonna get like that? I'm so afraid. But now I think it's a beautiful thing because it's a privilege. It's a privilege to get older. Like our lives are very precious and fragile. Just because you're old doesn't mean, you know, you can die at any age. So it's just very important to be like, I get to look like this. I get to grow up and be wise and learn more about myself. It's a privilege. It really is.
Yeah, because like you said, like a lot of people don't make it.
Yeah.
You know, to that old
And
age.
how much wisdom you get to grow, like the things that you used to care about when you were like 20, you're not going to care about that when you're 40, 50.
Yeah.
And that's like, no, I just think.
Yeah,
Yes,
because I always
exactly.
think back to like my teens and how I thought like something that like happened in my life, and it was like the most craziest thing in the world. Nothing's ever gonna be good. Like it was like so dramatic thing, but now I'm like, in my late 20s. And, and I'm just like, wow, that's crazy that I would always just hold on to this thing when I was like, I don't know, like 13 or like 14. And like now it's like, whatever, like I learned from it, like it was cool. But I was always just like, damn, like, I just remember always thinking back and being like, I was so dramatic sometimes. I was just like, in my emotions, but I understand. I give myself grace.
Yeah.
I was young.
Did you think 30 was old when you was younger?
A little bit.
Now I'm like, that's crazy that I thought 30 was old and I'm 30 now.
And I'm like, it's not that old.
Yeah, it really isn't at all.
Because I always think of like in your 20s, right? You just turned like 21 as you're like entering your 20s. Then you turn 25 or 26 and you're getting off your parents' insurance. And I'm like,
I missed that.
and I'm like, and then I'm 30 and I'm like, I'm still trying to figure myself out. I used to think that I was gonna get married and have kids by 25.
That's insane.
Yeah. I was like, no way. I turned 25 and I was like, no, I'm not ready.
We're
not
still
ready.
a child bride? No.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I'm like, that's insane. Our last one for this segment is women weaponizing femininity. That word beats my ass every time. Say it for me. Femininity to get ahead.
Yeah.
Revolutionary or
Revolutionary?
not? That's revolutionary. Let's use that against them. Come on.
It was funny because actually we had a segment, I think, like that, where the guys were like, if I were a woman, I would literally like try to get money from guys. And I'm like, that's
easy.
crazy.
Might as well.
Brandon said that over there. I don't know. I feel like I'm not that confident to like use my femininity like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Can you,
No,
do you have any tips?
I think it's just expect it. I don't know.
Just talk?
Just talk.
Just talk.
They're easy. You can talk to them and it's just easy.
And they fall?
Bat your eyes. Have some nice perfume. Compliment them. Stroke their ego. You know, they're easy, guys.
They're easy. Are men easy? To the men?
Oh, he says no?
No?
You're not easy?
No.
Oh, we're so proud of you. So proud of you. He has morals and values.
Okay, so for our next part, we have the question of the week. Oh, but let me first put last week's question, actually.
Yeah.
So last week, of course, it was the sibling episode. So we have some responses. Of course, you guys, if you guys are not following us, follow the TODO CHIDO podcast at TODO CHIDO podcast. We are on Instagram, TikTok, and then you guys can tune in to our show on YouTube, on Spotify, and Apple Podcasts. So every Thursday we drop an episode. So we do it weekly. We are overachievers over here. Sorry, it's loading, you guys. Okay, so last week we did, if you could choose, would you have a sister or brother and why? Anybody want to answer right now? Sister, brother?
Brother.
A brother? Okay. I have 2. You have 6. That's great. Okay, so somebody said, I have both, and I think at least for me personally, that's ideal. Only children have issues, LOL. Somebody said both. Somebody said a sister because I feel like we understand each other on a deep frequency. Sister, they're all I ever had, and I wouldn't ever change the experience or them, ever. Due to my current situation, a sister, because as a gay, it would have been hella fun. And then somebody else said, sister, nothing like having another woman to empower you and grow together. And then we do have a DM, because somebody said they sent us a DM. And they said, if I could, I would choose to have a sister. I am the only girl out of 3 boys, and I would love to know what it's like to have a sister. I always see sisters gossiping, talking about boys, getting ready together, doing girl things, and just having fun. I do appreciate and love my brothers, but sometimes they don't get what it is like to be a woman and understand the struggles that women face every day. My brothers do try to be understanding, but I think it would be different if I was to have a sister. Although I do want to have a sister, I wouldn't change my brothers for the world. As the only daughter in the family, I do try my best to educate my brothers on the importance of understanding women and their struggles. I wouldn't want my brothers to be women haters. Hey, shout out to you. Shout out to you.
And now we're gonna give you guys the option for our question of the week. So we're gonna say about 3 questions, and you guys can let us know which ones you think you want to talk. We can talk about today, okay? What's a normal thing women do that actually feels deeply unfair when you think about it? What woman experience do men genuinely underestimate? At what point does being independent become survival mode? What's the most revolutionary decision a woman can make for herself today? So I'm gonna say the first one again, and then if you like it, clap. Okay? What's a normal thing women do that actually feels deeply unfair when you think about it? Clap, thank you. What woman experience do men genuinely underestimate? Yeah, we don't want to talk about that, okay? At what point does being independent become survival mode? We gotta clap, we gotta clap, we gotta clap. Okay.
A couple cups.
The last one, what's the most revolutionary decision a woman can make for herself today? Okay, you guys like that one? So, Julie, what's the most revolutionary decision a woman can make for herself today? Be selfish as fuck at all times. Men think about themselves first all the time. Think about yourself first all the time. I think women are taught to always look around and see what they can do to help people, and I think we fall short of trying to like worry about everybody else, people please everyone else, and miss out on ourselves. You are not here to be of service to anybody. You are not here to be just somebody. You're not just a wife or mother. You are a human, a person, and you deserve to live in that truth and be as selfish as possible, as long as possible, and as authentically as possible.
Yeah, I think being kind to yourself as a woman, I think we tend to always judge ourselves, the way we look, the way we talk, just anything, and I feel like that'd be something more revolutionary and just like being, kind to yourself. I can say that I can be a little mean to myself sometimes, even when like I look in the mirror or just in anything. If like I mess up, I hold it on to myself, against myself so much. But I think women need to be kinder to themselves as well. And I don't know, like, I know it's hard. I know it's hard to be kind to yourself, but I think that's that's what I kind of thought of, where I'm like, I think that's where you can, gain your confidence. Because again, like how I said, like you're only with yourself, and I feel like if you're not kind to yourself, then like nobody else really is gonna be kind to you, or you're not gonna see the kindness of everybody else as well. Because I feel like it's just, I don't think it's fair for you to be mean to yourself. And everybody's beautiful. Every woman is beautiful, and I feel like we all have a purpose, and we know that sometimes it's hard to find that purpose or what you want to do. But you'll get there, and you know it's hard, but I think the biggest thing is just to always think constantly kind to yourself. Because again, like, you're only going to be with yourself, and that's it. Like, there's nothing else, honestly. But anybody want to answer?
Yeah, anybody want to get up and come up here and tell us?
Yeah. Join the crew. What's the most revolutionary decision a woman can make for herself today? Did anybody think about it?
No.
No. Ooh. Oh,
Yes.
She said choosing what to do with her body. Okay. Yeah. No, yeah.
Did you start at OnlyFans?
An OnlyFans?
I just made me think of that.
An OnlyFans?
Is that choosing what to do with your body, right?
Yeah. I feel like having a choice. If I was single, maybe. Or if my boyfriend was fine with it.
No!
We can make money! I'll buy you a jet ski off of it. Or a boat.
See?
What if I can buy you a boat? Or a plane?
Look at that. He's thinking about it.
He's thinking about it, yeah. A boat? So if I could buy you a boat, you would let me do OnlyFans. That's crazy. Alright, I'm gonna start one tonight. I'm just kidding. Would you?
No. Yeah, maybe. Depends on how low I get. I might have to. I might have to come around, So,
I mean, it doesn't have to be mostly like sexual things.
yeah, they like feet too.
Yeah.
They do a lot of things. They like a lot of different things. People are strange. People have some strange little things.
I had heard this one TikToker say that he has this like big voluminous like hair, and that like and he's always, and he was talking about how like sometimes when like he has his hair down, that people will be like, oh, you're so beautiful, like your hair is so luscious and this and that, and then that supposedly when he puts his hair up, they start being like, you're so ugly, like why do you look like that? And he's like, people I think are in love with my hair, like. So I think it's insane, like there's people like that. No judgment, but there's people like that. Be safe, you know?
Yeah, that's strange.
But yeah. But thank you to everybody for being here. If anybody else wants to answer? No?
No?
No? Should I pose the question again? So what's the most revolutionary decision a woman can make for herself today?
I just want to emphasize what you said about being selfish. I think that's like the best thing because it's so true. Like everybody usually just thinks for themselves, especially men. Not that the conversation is about men, but like women should be selfish at all times, I think, because nobody cares about women. I mean, like, but us, you know?
Yeah.
So,
yes.
yeah.
Yeah, I think it's because we're taught to not think that way. We're not taught to think about ourselves first, ever. And especially as women of color, we're definitely not taught that way. We're always the strongest people in the room. And sometimes I'm tired of being strong and I just want to be myself. And I'm strong too, but like at the same time, damn.
I think it's like the thing of like wanting to be, or having this sort of thing of being like the caregiver, making sure everybody's okay, like
being the backbone.
Yeah.
You know, being the provider and also just being like the one who has to be emotionally available for everybody, have time for everybody. It's just a lot.
Yeah. I didn't realize for a long time where, I guess it's called like an empath, right? Where you feel everybody's emotions. And I didn't realize that that's something that I had until I literally went to college, and sometimes I would see somebody who was sad and I could feel like their sadness. And I didn't
You're a
realize.
Cancer moon? No, you're a Sagittarius.
Yeah. I'm a triple Sag, if that, I don't know what that means.
She doesn't act like a triple Sag. You're so chill. Who's some Sagittarius in the room? Yeah. Who's some Tauruses? I'm a Taurus! Yeah! April, May? April!
Shout out.
April! See, we're the best ones, actually. April what? Oh, 23rd. I love that. That's the only signs I care about, guys. Okay.
Shout out to Sagittarius.
Well, Sagittarius women, yes. We love a Sag woman.
No, yeah, but that's when I started realizing, that I feel like I hold people's emotions while at the same time holding my own emotions. And again, like I didn't realize that like that was something that I had for such a long time. And then I eventually was like, I need to start caring about my own emotions. I need to start caring about myself a lot more instead of caring about other people. I don't know if that also comes from just me like being sort of sometimes like the older one. I mean, I have my older brother, but like sometimes with like my brother or like my cousins or like his friends, like I was constantly like the oldest one, or like in my class, because my birthday's in December, clearly. And for the most part, I was always the oldest one in class. Because, I mean, since my birthday's later in the year, I didn't do like kindergarten twice or something. Because I wasn't old enough to be with the first graders. So I think I've always had that like thing of like wanting to care for other people, making sure that they're fine. Their feelings go first before mine. But it wasn't until later on that I kind of learned that, like we should be more selfish. We should be more about ourselves and only care, not only care, I guess, but truly, really, like deep down care a lot more about our emotions and how we feel.
Yeah, it's not to like discard people or just like treat people like, little pieces on the thing or whatever, but it's more so just like recognizing your own strength, your own power, and like putting that first. Yeah. Because people are gonna do that to themselves too, so it's good to think about yourself.
Yeah. Anybody else? No? Okay. Well, thank you, everybody.
Thank you guys so much. We appreciate you all. You guys can follow us on TikTok, Instagram, wherever you do it, podcast.
Shout out out to everybody for coming. Shout out to our DJ Isla. Shout out to Olivia May who performed for us today. And shout out to everybody who's here. We appreciate the support so much. And we hope you guys enjoyed this. And we'll see you guys next week.
Thank
Bye.
you. Bye.